Hey, it's Kylie from Painted Wing. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek into my new book, 30-Minute Watercolor Animals. This past year, I've worked really hard putting this book together, and I'm so excited to finally see how it turned out. It is a watercolor project book that contains 35 watercolor animal projects. The release date for my book is set to October 22nd. If you want to, you can pre-order a copy to get it right away. And if you do, as a thank you for pre-ordering, I do have 3 additional projects for you. Here's the projects that I'll have available. To get this bonus ebook, email a copy of your receipt or order confirmation to 30minutewatercolor@gmail.com. Here's the table of contents so you can get an idea of what's in the book. In the beginning of the book, there's a chapter that goes over what supplies you might possibly need, and I also go over some techniques to practice. As for the animal projects, there are 4 main categories: little critters, feathered flyers, furry friends, and farm animals. In the Little Critters chapter, you'll find projects such as a bumblebee, a painted turtle, and a leopard frog. And of course, I dedicate an entire chapter to birds, since they're my favorite subject to paint. I included some favorites such as a cardinal and a great blue heron. In the Furry Friends chapter, we have some woodland mammals such as a squirrel, red fox, and a deer portrait. Then lastly, the final chapter covers domesticated animals or farm animals. In this chapter, I have a piglet, a goat, and a sheep. So here are the colors I used throughout this book, and then I have a few pages on other supplies and how to use the templates at the back of the book. After going over some different watercolor techniques, I also have a section breaking down how to paint important animal features such as eyes, fur, and wings. Here's the first section, Little Critters. I'll show you one of the projects so you get an idea of how the projects are formatted. Each project starts with a little information on the animal you're painting. So here's a painted turtle. So for this project, the painted turtle, you'll practice how to paint the intricate pattern found on their bodies by breaking it down into layers of different line weights. Then I also have a list of suggested paint colors and brushes. Each project is broken down to 6 main steps. I do not cover how to draw the animal in the book, but instead provide a drawing template at the back of the book that you can use to trace to get your drawing. For the drawing templates, you can either cut them out of the back of the book with scissors. If you don't want to damage the book, you can also use tracing paper to copy them. Using the drawing templates is meant to make the painting process a little less intimidating and time-consuming. This book is great if you're interested in starting a watercolor practice or hobby, but may be short on time. All the projects are designed to be completed in around 30 minutes or less. And then next, here's a glimpse on the feathered flyers section. Here's American goldfinch. In this project, you'll be focusing on painting its intricate feet, and then here's a detail of the wing. And now we have the Furry Friends section. There's the fox from the front cover. And again, everything is laid out in a similar way as the previous projects. We have a close-up of the fox's eye, and then this project talks about using jagged mark making to represent fur. In this book, you'll focus on creating visual texture and using different mark making techniques to create expressive animals. The style of the projects are similar to my personal painting style, but just a little bit more simplified to make them more beginner friendly. And now the last section is on farm animals. Here's a goat portrait, and then there's a sheep right next to that. The projects are organized to get more difficult as you move through the book. They also tend to get looser in style. I recommend this book for beginners and intermediate watercolor painters. If you guys want to paint along with me, I'll have links to order the book in the description of the video. And remember, if you pre-order, I'll have those bonus projects for you as well. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions below. Bye now.